Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. Hey guys, hope you're well. So in this video, I first want to start by discussing a success story. And then I want to give you some tips related to the topic. So this is a no contact success story. I recently posted it on my page on Instagram, and a lot of people asked me to explain it in detail. So I thought that I will explain it in detail here. And I have a lot of tips for you. So watch the video till the end. And if you are in a no contact situation with your SP, that does not mean that you cannot get better. This success story and the tips that I'm going to give you should be proof enough that you can get better. Thousands of people have done it before you, so why cannot you? Okay, so let's first read the success story. Hi Karan, apologies. I realize that you must get crazy amounts of messages, but I just want to say a big thank you. Not even a week after our coaching session, and I haven't even properly started the routine yet. But he messaged me earlier today. Something has shifted in me after talking with you, and here we are. Over 6 months of no contact is broken. This gives me confidence to stick to the routine, work on myself even more. It's a small win today, but I cannot wait to see what happens next. Your work is much appreciated. So first, this is the success story. I'm really happy to listen to this because this was a session that I just recently had with a client, and then she got some results. So first, let's clear a few things that are coming in your mind. Did she manifest this success story because of my one session? Probably not. She has been doing work on herself, and in the session we did discuss a lot of things, and based on those discussions, a lot of times there are new ways of thinking that happen, and they can result into instant shifts. But if you are someone who hasn't gotten their success story in one session, or you have been trying and you haven't gotten success stories instantly after any session with any coach, don't put yourself down. Every person is different. If your success hasn't come yet, it hasn't come yet. That does not mean that it cannot come in the future. So no, coaching session is not a magical thing that just gets you instant successes. Coaching sessions help you open up and see things that you are unable to see. So think about it this way, that whatever you do, so for example, let's say you're a doctor, right? I come to you and I talk to you about something. You will have to explain to me some terms that you won't have to explain to another doctor, right? Because the thing that is a common sense topic to you is not a common sense topic to me. Similarly, there are some things that as a coach, because this is what I do for a living and I have dealt with so many clients similar to other coaches, why coaches help is because we are able to see things that are common sense to us but is not a common sense to you. So when I can see something that you are doing that is wrong, I can see it because I have seen it before and I have experienced it before, and it's common sense to me. So that if you are unable to see it, that's why you go to coaches. Coaches are not magical solutions. They are just able to show you things that you sometimes are unable to either accept or look at, or they give you different perspectives on the same situation. That's the first thing. Now, what to do if you are in a no contact situation? I have the whole script for you. I will explain things point by point, and I will give you a few options through which you can pick. One thing that is going to be important throughout this post is to be very honest with yourself. I have already made a video about this before, but in this video I will be sharing a few more tips, a few elevated advices that I will give you based on the experience that I have gained from then till now. Okay, so first of all, let's understand how a belief system works, right? And I have explained this in detail in many of my videos before, and in my self-concept course is full of this. So I will not go into too much detail here, but I will just give you a small background. Think about it this way: there are sometimes going to be things that you feel like you deserve, but are not believable to you. And there are times where there are going to be things that you feel like are believable to you, but you don't feel like you deserve. For example, do I feel like I deserve $1 billion? Yes, I do, because I feel that I'm worthy of it. But if I affirm for it, do I believe it's possible that I get it tomorrow? For me personally, it's not in my belief system. I don't believe that tomorrow I can wake up and I will be a billionaire, right? I can manifest huge amounts of money, but I don't believe that tomorrow I can wake up and be a billionaire.
That does not mean that I don't deserve it or I don't feel like I deserve it. It just means that in this current moment, it's outside of my belief system to believe that it can happen tomorrow. Similarly, there can be other things too. So let's say someone asks me, do you believe that your SP can contact you? Maybe in my mind, I can believe that yes, that might be possible, but I still don't feel worthy of it, right? I don't think that I have done anything to get it. I am still pedestalizing them. I'm still living in my old story. So there are two separate things. If you are someone who is in the second situation, you first need to work on the belief system part, not just for the SP, but for every area of your life. I am not telling you to make your manifestations conditional for it. I am telling you that work on both things together, because once you develop the belief system that I deserve everything that I want, it is always going to be easier to get those things in your life. If I have the confidence to believe that I can get everything that I want, it will always be easier for me to get things in my life. The confidence in manifestation and the confidence in your abilities is the first thing that you should be focused on. If you are able to believe that, great, you will be able to manifest things faster. If you are unable to believe that, then that does not mean that you cannot get things. It just means that you can still receive things, but a lot of times they will be back and forth, hot and cold, and you will have trouble maintaining it. So that's the first thing. Now here I'm assuming that you are someone who's in the first category, right? Because the second category, people need to focus on self-concept. My recommendation would be to do that while you can start affirming for situations based on yourself. Now, if you are in the first category, let's understand how to go forward with it. First, for someone like you who feels that I deserve it but is not believable that they will contact me, I usually don't recommend to affirm for contact because I feel that it's beneath you. I feel that you should focus on the full thing. But if you are someone who already feels worthy of it, it's just not believable to you that this person can contact you tomorrow, then I will suggest that you can start affirming for contact. If you are in the second category, I would suggest first focus on the full thing and ask yourself, why am I just affirming for the bare minimum? So if in my mind I believe, of course, this person can love me and can be with me, like they are not pedestalized in my mind, but it's just slightly outside of my belief system to believe they can contact me tomorrow, then I can affirm for contact, my recommendation. If you are someone who feels, oh, if this person contacts me, that will just make my whole day, it will just make my life, that will be the best thing that will ever happen to me, then self-concept work is needed. Now, if you are affirming for contact and maybe you have been affirming for a while and you are in a no contact situation, first understand you have two options. The first option is that you wait for the contact. Now, if you're waiting for the contact, this is where self-concept work and dropping down your affirmations to the bare minimum of what you believe is important. This is where affirming for contact can be helpful if it is outside of your belief system. Then there will be feelings that come where the feelings will tell you, oh, this has been so much time, XYZ. That is where you need to handle resistance. I will put the video down on how to handle resistance in my bio. You can check it out. I already have 2 videos on it. The second part, what you should be focused on, is asking yourself, what are the feelings that I'm looking for this person to give me? Now here it can be, maybe the contact will make me feel connected to the person. Well, I can also feel connected to the person through visual scenes and through affirmations. Maybe I can do that. Similarly, there are many things that you can do that can provide you similar feelings. Of course, it cannot provide you the exact same feeling to the exact same intensity, but it can provide you similar feelings. So focus on that. That would be helpful. Now, second situation. Let's say you decide to contact first. So this is where you would need utter honesty with yourself first before any other thing. I don't usually recommend people to contact first. In my opinion, I have seen that manifesting SP, the powerful thing people usually do is that they let the contact come first, because a lot of people, based on sometimes coming from their poor self-concept, confuse chasing with inspired action. I have a video on that. I will link it down below. You can check it out. And a lot of times we chase and we call it inspired action, and then it's not inspired action because it's coming from a place of manipulation, and we try to get something out of it and it does not work. But let's say you are not in that situation and you're honest with yourself. You feel you have done the work. You feel that you're ready to be in contact. A few questions that I would ask yourself before actually contacting this person. First, I would ask myself, let's say the person does not reach out back to me. Now here I'm not telling you to assume that this person won't reach back out. I'm just telling you to introduce that possibility once. to just see how your body and your mind is reacting, right? If your body tells you, I will be okay either way, go for it. Go for a contact. Of course, don't go with a love declaration, go for a high or a something, but just see how your body reacts to it first. Please be honest with yourself. A lot of times I have clients who tell me that, hey, I just watched your video and then I thought that I was ready, but I contacted and turns out I wasn't ready. You don't want to be in that situation. That will only plummet your self-concept even worse. Like, it will make it worse. So no point in doing that. Second, if you even don't want to, and let's say you contact this person and they start a conversation, great, you can start talking, and like, that is a very situation specific thing, so that depends on the situation. I won't be able to recommend anything about it here in this video. Okay, but let's say the mere fact that you tell yourself that, oh, let's say I am going to contact my SP is something that gives you triggers, right? That is a very good thing. So introduce that possibility that, let's say I contact them tomorrow, or let's say someone tells me to call them right now. What kind of fears are there that are actually coming up? A lot of things will come up which can start and range from not feeling natural with the contact, or feeling scared, or feeling anxious, or feeling like it might result into something bad, or feeling like, what if they say something that I don't like, or what if they don't immediately give me commitment, and things like that. Those can be good teachers to tell you what you should focus on and work on. Those are the things that can help you get better with your self-concept. So look at those things instead of running away from those. Look at those things and see what they can teach you, and see how they can help you get better. That's one important thing in this journey, is that you will see that your triggers will be very good teachers in these situations. So don't worry, if you're in a no contact situation, you have options. You are not helpless. That's the first thing that is important to understand, because a lot of people come from a place of helplessness, that hey, I feel like that because I'm in no contact, I'm helpless. I feel that, what if this person does not reach back out to me, or what if the situation does not turn into where I want, etc., etc. And you feel that there is nothing in your control. Your state of being is in your control. Don't pedestalize contact from a person. It's just a person that you want to contact you. That's all. It's just a message. It does not take a huge deal for a person to contact you. And when they contact you, it won't feel like the big deal that you think it will, because then it would just be a contact, and then you would want more, then you would want more. Eventually you would want the full relationship, and even after the relationship, the next thing will be pedestalized. You don't want to get into a habit of pedestalizing things in a relationship. It's just eventually a relationship, an integral part of your life, but not your whole life. I hope you understand that. Please analyze your options. If you choose to contact, please take into account the things that I mentioned. And if you are choosing to not contact, please keep working on yourself. Your success might just happen tomorrow, right? So stick to it. I hope that you guys are in a good place, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.